My name is Xoliswa Phaku. I am a student development advisor based in Bloemfontein. I currently support university students from the University of the Free State, Central University of Technology, as well as Solplaatje, actually in the Northern Cape. So what I do is I offer psychosocial support as well as academic support to the students. So what we do is we walk the journey with them from first year until final year. Basically, in the beginning, when they join the program, we ensure that they are able to adjust to university, considering the fact that they're all coming from rural backgrounds. So what I do in my role is I connect the first year students with senior students who we call peer buddies, and the peer buddies walk the journey with them and ensure that they are adjusting to university. So they're like the link between the SDA, which is myself, Student Development Advisor, and the organization, and obviously just trying to ensure that they are able to adjust to university, the space, if there's any other questions that they have within the faculty, the library, anything that involves their academic space, which are mostly the universities. And we also organize workshops for first year students. The first big one that we usually have is the orientation camp, where we take them through a couple of topics like love, sex and relationships. We go through budgeting, we go through time management, communication, where we look at things like communicating via emails, as that's going to be very important as they are walking into or coming into university. And I also have one-on-one contact sessions with the students, where that also forms part of the psychosocial support that I do with them. So what we do during our one-on-one contact sessions is we have conversations where I check in with them. How are you? How is your family? And just, even sometimes would even look at how has it been in your accommodation, whether you're staying in a private accommodation or are you staying at a res, and how is the relationship with you and your roommate. Obviously, there will be different conversations where someone is not getting along with the roommate because of different issues like diversity, different opinions, and things like that. So what I do in one-on-one, I check on those things. I also check in with the family. How is everyone at home? We also just really zoom into the academic progress of the student during the one-on-one. Talk about each module. How are you doing there? How are you experiencing the lecturers? Do you need any additional support from the organization, or also are you accessing the additional support that is offered by the institution, like your tutorial? Are you aware of them? Do you know where is the library? Do you know how to access? Do you have Wi-Fi? So that's what we do during our one-on-one. And also we also check in on whether the students are using their finances well. And I think what I usually just like as well as part of my job is, as much as I am a professional in my role as a student development advisor, but we usually offer the support that our students are not getting from their families. For instance, most of our students, if you're asking how is your boyfriend or how is your girlfriend, that's like, why are you asking me this? Because this is not even a conversation that they're having with their parents. So as a student development advisor, you are a professional, but at the same time offering a safe space for your student to trust you and to also be open enough so that if there are any issues, you are able to identify and support them. We're also doing a lot of referrals as well. For example, if there's an issue that's coming up, whether it is a family issue that is affecting the student and also affecting their academic performance, affecting their adjustment, and you see that they need or require to be referred to a psychologist, I do that. As a student development advisor, do they need to be referred to a clinic? We do that. And also, we also do offer laptops for our students, especially in cases where universities are not offering the laptops. And yeah, that's basically what I do. And obviously, as I mentioned, we do have workshops. So our workshops are tailor-made for each level of study. For example, first year students have their own workshops, senior students as well as final year students. I think just to mention the ones that we do with our final year students, we have your mock interviews where we prepare them to exit the program as well as the institution. We have elevator pitch where we teach them how to, we obviously now saying the elevator pitch is like you telling us about yourself. So you 30 seconds of telling us about yourself. And then we also prepare them through CV writing, creating your LinkedIn account, writing your cover letter. So that's obviously preparation, so that by the time they leave the organization and they leave the institution, they are well equipped to be able to either get a job, start your own business, or whatever they may be wanting to do, or even do postgrad. I think the biggest impact that we have is changing the lives, not only of the student, but of the families, because we have students that have gone and become doctors, from small towns, like a small town in the Free State, Tabanchu, that a student is a doctor. The impact is even in the community. Someone coming from a very small town, now they see that you actually do have a doctor, and that also has an impact in the high schools in the area, because they see that it's actually possible. If they don't think they would ever be able to get there, someone else has done it in their own community. REAP is really an organization that is changing lives. It is changing young people's lives. The work that we do with the young people, moving them from young people that do not even trust themselves, that do not even think they are capable of achieving anything, and we get them to actually qualify with a degree or a diploma. And even, when that happens, a young child from a small rural area achieves a degree or a diploma, it changes their own perspective on the entire community, especially their perspective on poverty and being disadvantaged. So if you are watching this, the entire society needs support. We need more and more young people that will be taken through to university, whether you are going to a technicon and do a diploma, or whether you're going to a TVET, but we need more young people to get into education. As the slogan says, education is the key to success, and it really is, because we have seen it with our students, even if they don't get employment at the end, but the fact that they do have some type of qualification, it changes the entire perspective, not only of themselves, but the community as well. And we've seen young people move from not trusting themselves, not being able to speak English, to young people that are able to express themselves during interviews, from someone that is so shy to someone that is able to express themselves and also do good and go on and do community service. And that's what REAP is about. We are a community serving organization, and we would like to have more people that will take part in serving community, and that's what we do as an organization. And we see it a lot with our students going on and serving their own communities by just being role models and examples and beacons of hope.